In this video, traders, I want to look at don't do what other new traders do. If you're a new trader, this video is going to be well worth watching. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. I did an interview. He's the head of research from Pepperstone. Go and check it out on the channel. One of the things he kind of talked about is, listen, we want traders to be in this game for a long period of time. You know, we make money from people trading, the spreads, the overnight holding charges. You know, that's how they're making the bulk of their money. They want you to be in the game for a long period of time, as do I. If you're in the game for a long period of time, guys, you're going to stay subscribed to the channel. Everybody wants you to stay in the game for a long period of time, and of course you do, because the longer you're in the game, the more chance you have of coming out profitable. And really, if I'm all honestly, guys, developing a skill that you can use the rest of your life. That's the whole point of it, is that yes, there might not be market opportunities every single day for the rest of your life, but you're going to develop a skill over time that you can use in any kind of auction arena, whether you're trading currencies, whether you're trading commodities, whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading indices, or anything, supply demand. When you start to understand that and you have a strategy and an approach, it's something you can dip in and out of as and when you feel like there's opportunity, trading opportunity. So, you know, if you look at the numbers, and at the end of all the videos, guys, you'll see, at the end of this video, you'll see a transparency of how many people lose when they're trading. And that's just the way it is, because the majority of new traders do these things, which I'm going to share with you now. The main things, which is why, unfortunately, the majority of people are losing. Now, one of the things that Chris mentioned is traders owns that 3 to 5 year experience window. That's the best for the trader and for them, because they have a strategy, they have a plan, they have a focus. They're profitable most of the time. I mean, there's no guarantee, guys, just because you make it 3 years and guarantee it, but that's generally the theme. And so it's a win-win for all involved, and especially for you as a trader, because you're making the profits that you want to make in the markets, or you'll have the potential to. There's never any guarantees, guys. You know, I'm always very, very open with you. This is a challenging game. It's a challenging environment to be in, but there's opportunity there if you put the effort in. If you can make it work, then it's fantastic. So some of the things that new traders do: have no plan. You know, they have no plan. They've got no idea. They sit to the screen. They just go, I'm going to trade this, I'm going to trade that. There's no structure whatsoever. You wouldn't open up a restaurant without a trading plan. You wouldn't start a new business without a form of plan. And yet, you know, some traders expect to just stick a couple of grand in their trading account and trade their way up to £1 million by the end of the year. And it's just not going to happen, you know. And then, unfortunately, we'll fall into the bracket of the losing category. Another thing is, don't prepare. This sets you apart from everyone else. You know, the point of this is to set you apart from the losing bunch, and preparing before your trade, preparing before you make a trading decision, and going through that process sets you apart immediately. Does it guarantee profitability? Of course not, but it doesn't hinder you, it helps you, it puts you in a good possibility and a good chance of being outside of that losing category. Number 3 is having no risk strategy. Probably the biggest one, guys, is that, you know, this is the one that causes traders to blow up. Without capital, we can't trade. And if you have no risk strategy, no risk management in place, you end up doing big damage to your account. And we know, we're human beings, we get frustrated by losing money, dig a big hole for ourselves, game over, you've wiped out your account, or you've got very little in to do anything, and it's such a big task to get it back. You know, if you want to set yourself apart from the new traders that are in the losing camp, have a form of risk management. Trade small, understand how much you're risking per trade, per week, per month, per quarter, whatever time frame you're trading on. Next one is trading anything, everything. This is a super common thing for new traders. They go, right, I'm going to trade everything and everything, and I'm just going to trade whatever's moving. Narrow your focus. Trade a couple of currency pairs. If you're day trading, trade one. Trade one index. Trade one currency pair. You know, bring your focus in. It's a nice option to be able to trade a lot of different markets. Trade sugar, you can trade DAX, you can trade Dow, you can trade USD JPY, you can trade gold. You know, a huge suite of markets. Doesn't mean you should trade them all. You know, and this is unfortunately what new traders do. They come and they go, oh, I can trade this, I can trade that, I can trade the other. And there's no real thought and process behind it. Become a specialist. You know, work with 1 or 2 handful of markets max, and get to know how those move. Get to know what drives the markets, get to know what fuels the market, get to know your levels, do some technical analysis. Link in the description below, go and navigate to Daily Fix, check it out, where he talks about some of the macro themes and some of the things that he's watching. He's a head of research. He might be able to give you you might be able to take some guidance from that and become more of a specialist in some of the currency pairs that he's watching. Obviously on this channel, guys, I talk about a lot of technical trading. Price action trading is the thing that's helped me the most, and it's the edge that I feel is the biggest for me. So I share a lot of kind of technical strategies and little nuances and ways to look at the market as well to help you out. Take all these little things that you think help you, put them together and make your own trading strategy and plan. Another thing that new traders do, guys, they trade the most size they can, so they leverage themselves right up, and then they're really stressed about every single tick. They're watching their P&L, they get frustrated when trade go against them, and of course they can do big damage. A string of losers ends up doing some serious damage to the account. Blaming the market, common thing for new traders is it's someone else's fault. It's like the market shouldn't have moved this, I'm right, the market's wrong. We don't have to go down this avenue, guys. You know, in the day, market does whatever it wants to do. Our job is just to grab the high probability chunk that we feel we can, take some risk, ride that trade for as much as possible, take our profits, stick it in the pocket, in the account, wait for the next opportunity. Stalking like a sniper is the name of the game. We are not trying to exert our will on the market. We are saying the market will go where it wants to go, but sometimes it gives us clues. Sometimes it gives us those clues and says, hey, there's a chance, actually, higher chance than normal, we're going to go here today or here over the next week. And that's when you can put your money at risk, put your stop loss in, take the chances and see what happens. And over time, you're hoping to take enough of those trades at the end of that quarter, end of the month, end of the year, you got a nice green year. Final thing is treat it as entertainment. Nothing wrong with enjoying it. You have to enjoy trading. I think that we all like trading. You know, it's one of the best things in the world. It's the most enjoyable career you can have. It's one of the most exciting things as well. It's a never-ending puzzle, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, if you kind of want to set yourself apart from the crowd who are struggling, it's treating it also like a business, enjoying it, but also treating it like a business rather than just like a slot machine, kind of a slot machine that's on steroids. You know, it will take all your money and it will just, you know, spit you out, guys. You have to treat it like a business, in my opinion. Even if you're doing it part-time, even if you're doing it as a bit of a hobby, that's fine. That's what most traders are doing. They have other commitments, other work commitments, etc. But still treat it, you know, a little bit more seriously. Still understand that, hey, you know, this deserves some respect because it's a big market. There's a lot of players and participants in there that have got way more capital than me, way higher resource than me, way more experience than me. And my edge can still be carved out because you're only looking for a small little bit here and there. But let me find my lane, let me find my edge, let me nurture it, let me treat that really, really well, and then that'll start to grow, start to grow, start to grow. And there's plenty of opportunity in the market, guys, to find your edge, your niche, your strategy. But have a think about those, guys. This is what sets, I believe, the traders apart from, sets you apart, you can be set apart, should I say, from the traders who are in that category of a losing category. It's not guaranteed, as I said before, but it definitely helps because most of the losing traders are running just like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.